Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm here bringing forth my second episode of mental health. Here comes Fatma Joy touching on educators or teachers. I thought before that it was just a walk in the park for the educators or teachers not having mental health issues. Seeing them every day, happy in the morning, noon, and evening, it has been a great light to me having these thoughts. Teachers have got plenty hidden issues that affect their mental health. And as you can see behind me, there's a piece of art. According to you, what can you see? Okay, so we have, through this image, it has our topic of the day, which is mental health on educators and teachers. And don't worry, I'm going to explain what everything means when you watch the video. So tune up. Through my piece of art, I tried to show burnout. What is burnout? And how does it affect our teachers and educators? So this affects teachers' mental health because teachers work from morning to evening, daily missing time out. Mostly affect those who are fully dedicated in their work. So as you can see through my piece of art, this teacher she's really dedicated in her work. That's why she's really exhausted. That one explains our point which you said earlier, which was burnout. Poor working condition. Teachers undergo mental health issues due to poor working conditions. Poor infrastructures like classes, classrooms, and playing grounds, which are not conducive for learning to take place fully. This makes teachers feel unsafe at work, hence interferes with their mental health. We find that poor working conditions also interfere with their health till they find themselves unable to work. Secondly, we have teaching load. Comparing the number of learners and teachers, you find that the teacher-learner ratio doesn't balance. This affects most of the teachers in public school, whereby they are supposed to handle more learners. Much workload tends to get back through monitoring individual learners. It becomes difficult, hence teachers get frustrated. In addition, mental health to teachers is caused by high expectations from parents and employers. Parents and employers have high expectations regardless of the conditions that children and teachers are working on. In low-fund schools, parents see their role as just paying school fees, but don't follow up much on their children's learning. The teachers work on them where they can, but in the end, you find that the parents don't get satisfied. This causes pressure to teachers who feel that they are not appreciated. Learning difficulties. Most of the teachers find themselves at a fix, being that they have to handle learners with learning difficulties. We have learners who are autistic and also have dyslexia conditions. The parents haven't accepted the conditions of their children and forced them to be in regular schools rather than taking them to special schools. Teachers find problems in handling them due to lack of skills, hence the learners and their parents feel unvalued. This results in low self-esteem and in turn affects both the teacher and the learner. So this point well explains this image here. So this student represents the student having autistic and maybe having the dyslexia condition. Substance abuse and job-related issues. Some of the teachers have fallen victims of substance abuse due to job-related issues like high pressure given by both parents and employers. As you can see my piece of art, we have books. These books represents the work she has. Like she has piles of book needed to be checked on. And as you can remember earlier, we said that the teacher-learner ratio doesn't balance. And then the demand for high performance makes them get out of their way thinking that they may reduce stress that they may have How will they reduce this stress? They can reduce this stress by engaging in drug and substance abuse and other job-related issues. And remember, when they engage, they are also needed to get good performance from the students. The good performance is represented by these documents over here. And then due to this, they may embrace their money. And find themselves suffering from mental illness, thus causing suicidal thoughts. And more so, lack of support. Half of the teachers find themselves in an island, being that they tend to nurture the learners on their own. Their own parents and the stakeholders have decided to fold their hands and wait for the results from teachers. This affects teachers all over and causes mental health to teachers. So this point is supported by these drawings, this one and this one. How do we say it is supported by this one? So it is supported by this one because this one means mental illness. So this teacher, because she lacks support from the parents, from the stakeholders, she gains mental health slowly by slowly. And then for the heartbreak, she feels like she's not valued. Anaona kama like ameachiwa kila kitu ni yeye, anaexpectiwa kufanya hii, anaexpectiwa kufanya ile. So anaona like, everything is on me. So now the heart breaks. Special needs learners. Finally, teachers suffer from mental health because you find that learners with special needs, like mentally and physically challenged, are incorporated in normal school structures. While they are to get to special needs schools, they are placed in hands of teachers who have no idea or who are not well equipped to deal with the learners like this. Therefore, teachers feel frustrated and fail to give their very best. So, the drawing that explains this point is this one. So you find these learners which are not well challenged, like unaweza pata kuna wengi wenye have come across, kuna wengi wanapenda kulia, kuna wenye wanasumbua walimu, wanatoka nje, wengine wakiko class. So unaona huyu mwalimu akona normal, wenye wako well challenged na kuna wenye hawiko well challenged. So anashindwa atahandle nani aache nani, atahandle nani aache nani. Na pia kuna walimu wenye wako well equipped but hawana hizo equipments to handle these learners. Yes. Points to note. My feeling is that in-service training for easy identification and referrals should be done to teachers. School psychologists should be employed to deal with students and teachers' mental health problems. This will reduce or cancel the depression and anxiety which causes suicidal actions realized from most teachers in our country. Not forgetting our beloved teachers, I would like to appreciate and salute all the teachers in our schools, in our country, Kenya, and all over the world. And to the government, I will kindly urge you guys to provide necessary resources to our teachers for them to make our learning easy and efficient. To our parents, I'll kindly urge you guys to join hands together with our teachers. Not forgetting companies or where my paints come from, which is Duracoat and Crown. Thank you for making great quality paints which have made my paintings beautiful and successful. That was all with Fatma Joy. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And to my beloved viewers, there are more great projects coming on. Tune in. That was all with Fatma Joy. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. All social handles at Fatma Joy. To my beloved viewers, stay tuned. And just to give you a quick peek, here is a short clip from the final stages of the drawing process. The full artwork took way more time, detail, and layering behind the scenes. Every stroke was part of a bigger vision.
carefully thought out. What you're seeing here is just a small glimpse of the whole creative journey. Hope you enjoyed watching it come to life.